Hey, what's going on, guys? Figured I'd mix things up. My past videos, and there's not a lot of them, were just me in a car driving, talking, and rambling on. I'm still going to be rambling on, but I figured this way we have better audio. I can take the opportunity to stop and talk through things. We can rewind. And then maybe going forward with any other videos I share, you guys could let me know if you see anything that you want me to do. Leave comments, and then those could be future videos. We'll see. I'm located in Orlando, Florida, so if you know the area and there's a specific place you want me to go drive around through, I can always do that too, depending on availability. But yeah, I'm currently on FSD, let's see, 10.69.25.2. And I'll say it seems like a bug fix from the last one, .1. I'm not really noticing anything different. I think another YouTuber, AI Driver, probably put it best. He said, at this point, FSD is doing most things that are like difficult pretty well for the most part. And it's kind of silly things that are like a regression. And his example was spot on. He said like turn signals and things like that. And that's exactly what I'm noticing. I don't think in this specific drive that I'm getting ready to show you guys, you'll see issues with turn signals so much, but there are a couple unique situations still that I'll go ahead and show you, and I will start that now. So here we go. I am actually about to merge into traffic here, and I had an opportunity to let the car react here, and I should have taken advantage of it, and I didn't. What you'll see is this truck just to the left actually blinked their lights to let me in. So I'm not sure if the car would have actually moved. If I don't even know if it recognizes that, but I hit the accelerator nonetheless and popped right out of there. The car recognized like I wanted to go, and it went. So, you know, it could have gone worse. Like it could have just sat there and not even noticed. Or kind of got confused when it started to go out, but it didn't. It jumped right in. But I did initiate that move. This stretch right here is kind of boring, so I'm just going to move along a little bit. That's weird. Jumped all the way back. Okay, so I'm going to skip forward. Here in a little bit, I actually knock it out of FSD. There is a turn lane coming up where I can obviously see right through here, right? That turn lane's wide open, and I'm really close to the turn lane, so I actually bump myself out of FSD, and I go on up there. I kind of wish I was still in FSD, because you can see this guy just riding right down the middle of the road. It would have been interesting, maybe, to see what would have happened with FSD, but at the same time, that's a situation where, like, I'm not sure that guy should have been there. I'm not sure if FSD would even know what to do, and the last thing I want to do is actually harm anybody, so probably maybe best that I wasn't in FSD there. Anyway, this is me driving myself here, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip forward a bit. Unfortunately, these are not like smooth skips, I'm noticing as I'm jumping through here. I do have some video of this flashing light. I can say, even though I'm driving here, for the most part, FSD handles those really well. In past releases, I think like maybe it's gotta have been better for like the last 6 months. It used to slow down there, and I'm not noticing that anymore. So let's skip on through here. Here's another turn lane coming up. So this is a situation where there's actually solid lines, and I think on the road, like those, it should become a turn lane before it actually does, and how it's painted based off of how traffic actually ends up there, because everybody's always backed up, and so the Tesla's not going to jump over. So I actually always have to kick it out of FSD here and get over myself. There's been times I'm like, I'll see what happens, and I always miss that turn. So I just know at this point in time that I have to take control here. So more manual driving by me, so I'm going to skip forward. But I do notice, you'll see I'm driving directly into sun, and I've had some instances where FSD is kicked out whenever the front camera gets blinded. So I'm actually going to kick it in to FSD here, and you'll see a situation where that actually happens here in just a moment. Got a four-way coming up. This four-way, I've not had issues with four-ways in a long time. I'm pretty sure Tesla's got these figured out. So you'll see me move through here without any issues. There's, we take our turn here, and right here is where, yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's right where we get knocked out. So I just want to jump back again, and you'll see exactly where it happened. And that's where it happened. And to me, one more time, let's go a little further. To me, like, it's not all that bright. Maybe it's the sun coming through the trees. I'm not sure, because I've had situations where there's a lot more light and it does okay. And you'll actually see that here in a moment. I'm gonna put it back in FSD just because I know as I go around this bend, I'm about to get sunlight directly on the front of the car. And it does fine through this turn here, which seems brighter than the last one. So I'm not really sure what was the issue there. I don't know. So FSD keeps going the rest of the way, and we're coming up on a roundabout in a little bit. Let's go ahead and keep skipping forward here. We're almost there. So you'll see as we get up here, there is a yield sign, and this yield sign, I never come, like, I yield, but I don't come to like a 2 mile per hour slowdown like the car does here. There's just no real reason. I don't know that anybody does that. Other cars that come through there definitely don't. But it goes through safely. It's just if you have traffic behind you, it's not necessarily something that you want to do. But yeah, that's basically that drive. Like I said, not a whole lot going on, but there were a few things. I could always test, more situations, like I said at the beginning. But my take on it so far, FSD in general it's fun. I think it's added safety. Like you can't you can't be dependent on FSD is what I'm trying to say. But using it in addition to paying attention, I think is safer than not using it. Do I think that we'll ever get to a point where a Tesla car has actual full self-driving? Yeah, I think Tesla definitely is moving in the right direction. I don't necessarily think it'll be on this hardware set. As you'll see, like, the camera got blinded there. So I don't know how a camera is not going to get blinded. So maybe the next set of hardware actually uses I don't know, LiDAR, maybe higher resolution cameras, some sort of situation. Maybe it's an algorithm. I don't know. Something that gets around that. Because like me as a human, if there's sun in my eyes, like I can block it, stick my hand up, drop the visor down, use glasses. So maybe it's like an ND filter that goes over the actual lens. I don't know. Just spitballing here. But like I said, if there's anything that you guys want to see, just let me know. I'll hop in the car and I'll test it out if I can. So I'm going to wrap this one up here. Peace out, guys.